Yep. We are here. I know a lot of you guys are gonna try to call out today, but it ain't gonna work, man. Y'all get back to work. Get back to work. Enjoy your one little day off, guys. Food service is very demanding. Get back to work. What's going on with y'all, man? It's Friday. Headed to work right now. I got an easy day. I hope my load is ready. Hope my load is ready. On the truck tonight, I only got, or this morning, I only have 688 cases for 12 stops. Try to push it off the truck really quick so I can get back home. Hey D, what's going on? Are you about to start that route? That's what's up, man. The load is ready. Talking about load is ready, man. Let me talk about that for a second, guys. One of the things I hate the most about food service is getting out my bed, man. You get out of your bed, you take a shower, you get ready for work, go to the job, and the load is not ready, man. You're just sitting there. And the longer you sit, is the more tired you get. And most of the time we sitting there, man, like nobody never said nothing to us. Meaning like nobody don't really come up to us and like, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, sorry for making y'all wait so long all the time or this and that. They don't understand, man. All of that, all that do is make the drivers tired before you even get started. I ain't gonna lie, the more I sit around not doing anything, is the more I want to go home. I just want to be able to come to work, grab my truck, and go do what I gotta do. But sometimes you go to work and the load is not even ready. Or you need that Ryobi battery. I don't know what I need for this Black Friday, man. I don't think we really need anything. Usually when I don't really need anything, man, I do want to hit up this furniture store though. I do want to hit up this furniture store. I got an extra bedroom, man. I've been thinking about. I don't know. It's empty right now. I ain't know what I want to do with it. Probably get a little bedroom set and just make it a guest room, stuff like that. I don't know. I refuse to waste a room. I'm talking about waste a room on an office. You know how some people they got a whole room in office right now. That's what it looks like right now. It looks like an office, but I don't think you need a whole room for an office. That's just my opinion. That's just waste. That's just wasting space. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make this my office. Like a lot of people don't even need an office. You got people working at. I mean, shout out to everybody that working at fast food. You know, we appreciate y'all. Sometimes we get hungry, we gotta go through the drive-through and stuff, and grab us something to eat real quick. But you got people working at fast food talking about, oh, this room is my office. What you need an office for? You gotta keep a file of how much nuggets you sell every day. Hey, I was I was doing a live the other day, right? And my wife said to me, she was like, she caught on to my style, right? She was like, man, you think you're slick. Every time you're about to try somebody, you get them a shout out or you get them some type of gratitude. That's what I do, man. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that, man. If you hear me shouting out a team or shouting out somebody, I'm about to try them. That's just the way I am, man. When I'm about to go in on somebody, you know what I'm saying? You got to let them know that it ain't nothing personal. You know. Let's talk about this food service thing, man. A lot of people always ask me how long I'm gonna do this for, this and that, blah blah blah. I find that question very interesting because I flip that question, right? And whenever somebody asks me that, I think they're trying to ask themselves or question themselves, how long do they want to do it? How long they think they can do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing I can tell you guys, man, to do what y'all do. You know, do what y'all do, man. If you feel like you want to do this for a year or 2 or 5 years, you want to stack some money to buy a house or whatever, just do what y'all do, man. But I think like when you start putting like time on things, I think you start limiting yourself. That's just my opinion, man. Get what I'm saying? You start limiting yourself. But teach your own. I don't limit myself. Like you never know. I might wake up tomorrow and I might want to do something else. That's how life is, man. I don't think about stuff like that. I don't worry about stuff like that. I just keep it pushing. That's why I tell everybody, man, you just gotta keep that CDL, keep that Class A CDL clean. Because if you want to walk away from doing this type of job, you got a Class A CDL. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys, y'all get off work early. I mean, go pick up a trade or something, man. Just do something with your time. Pick up a trade. Go to like a trade school in the afternoon or the night, whatever, part time. Learn how to do something, cause you never know. Maybe you start doing something and you fall in love with what you do. You might not make as much money, but at the end of the day, we ain't gonna just base everything in life on money. You know what I mean? Maybe you can do yeah, we was off, but the warehouse, obviously the warehouse and them other guys, they came in late because they got to load the trucks. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just cruising to work right now. Long drive to work. I got another, shit, I got about 18 miles or something like that. I ain't gonna lie, I get tired of driving sometimes. Yo, the lady said, "What? Hey, what you told her, man? What did you tell her? What did you tell this lady?" Let me tell you something, guys, really quick, right? Sometimes, man, these customers, man, they think we know every single product that's on the damn trailer. I got a good idea of most of the product, but I'm not gonna be sitting there like pointing out your product to you. You order the same crap every week, and you take a zillion years to checking this product, man. I was making the delivery to this pizza place the other day, like an Italian restaurant. Now this customer is not on my route; it's on a nearby route. But I guess the particular customer, I did them before. I did them 2 times before, so I knew where everything goes, right? So I got there, knocked on the door, and I opened, and the little kitchen tough guy, he opened the door. I was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Hey, what's that?" He was looking at my hand truck. He was asking, "What's that?" I'm like, I'm looking at the product, right? And I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh, damn, I don't know what's wrong with this dude because it's obvious what it is. So I said, Cheney. He was like, "No, what's that?" I was confused. It seemed like the dude wanted me to call out every single product to him. And I just looked at him, man. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? This freezer and cooler, man. Where you want it? Because he was like, I know it's Cheney, but what's that? I'm like, this dude is serious, man. So he looked like he got a little got a little attitude. So another chef came and checked me in. And I know what he was doing, man. He was trying to be a wise ass because that particular delivery, you got to put the product in different area. But he didn't know that I knew that. So he tried to be a little wise ass. And I knew that. And I already have everything prepared the way how they want it over there. I had the freezer and cooler to that door, and the dry goods, I parked the pallet 2 door, like a door down, because the pallet going like a little storage room in another building. But he didn't know I knew that. You know what I mean? He was waiting for me to come in. You think I'm gonna call out this product to you? You got me messed up, player. You know what I'm saying? Got Javier Santos in the building. Um, Javier, the only thing I can tell you, man, when you say it's not too overwhelming backing up, but what I could tell you is that we do a lot of backing up every single day. It's not much routes in food service where you're not backing up. There's not a lot of drive-through route where you just pull in and pull out. Now, I would say that a lot of the chain account guys, a lot of them have less backing up than we do. Because city drivers, man, we go everywhere. We go everywhere. Country clubs, everywhere, man. So you never know what type of obstacle is going to be in the way. And it's even harder driving as a city driver, day shift, or whatever you want to call it, because sometimes you go places, man, and it's like There's a lot of cars parked where they're not supposed to. I delivered to this one country club, and for some strange reason, man, every time I go there, yo, like these people, they gotta park their golf cart like right next to the dock, and I'm tired of getting out the truck and walking around looking for people, find out who drive this golf cart. So what I do now, I just go on the dock, and the way I go on the dock, I gotta block them. I just block them and make them wait. You know, there's a lot of places in the city where you're gonna be parking and you gotta block people, and then they come out after they finish stuffing their faces in different places, and then they want you to move. My advice on that is don't move. Always tell them to give you 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, I'll be done. Even if you know it's gonna take you like a half an hour. Now I know this sound messed up, guys, right? But hear me out. I know this sound kind of mean, right? But hear me out. The minute you start moving around for people, like moving, you're gonna be out there all day. You know what I'm saying? Half of these people, more than half of these people, I would say about 80% of these people, if they're stuffing their face at 10 in the morning, 9 out of 10 times they ain't got nothing to do. You know what I mean? We went to this I made a delivery on, what was it, Wednesday, out west, at this pizza place, and um these two um these two ladies and a kid, she came out her car. I was blocking her car, right? But she was cool about it. She was like, "Don't worry, take your time. I don't have nothing to do anyway." And I'm like, I looked at her. I'm like, "Man, you cool?" Because a lot of people that don't have nothing to do, they wouldn't even be like that. They wouldn't even be laid back like that. Man, you pretty cool. You know what I mean? So not only was she cool, man, but she was thicker than a snicker, boy. Telling you. Nah, I'm joking, man. But she was cool though. And usually run into some cool people. Usually you don't. But in this food service game, you are gonna be doing a lot of backup though. It ain't nowhere around it. But if you take your time, man, it's gonna shape you up to be some of the best Class A CDL drivers out there. You know what I'm saying? Just take your time and do what you gotta do. Everything you do is just at first, as a new Class A CDL holder, just take it slow, man. Ain't no rushing. I mean, just take it slow. If you're not sure about something, get out and look. You know what I mean? Get out and look. Make sure if you got to do 100 pull-ups, do it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about who's watching you. Don't worry about like another company driver watching you, because we was all rookies and we all made mistakes in this trucking thing. But as far as you going to Cisco, getting in this food service game, it's a good choice, man. It's a good choice. There's some money in the game, especially right now. Everybody trying to compete for drivers. So every year the money just keep going up and up and up. You know what I mean? Even though we got inflation and stuff like that, that's kind of like offsetting the money, but at least You don't got to worry about a job where you're not getting an increase every year, and then we got inflation that just overtake that particular job. Because you got some people right now, man, they working at companies for years, and they haven't had an increase. Like wherever they maxed out at, they just maxed out at. You know what I'm saying? Like I know food service drivers that's making over $130,000, bro. Like where else you gonna go and do that? You know what I'm saying? That's like 4 teachers' salary in some states. Four. You know what I'm saying? So I think now is a good time. And it sounds to me like the reason why you're keying in on Cisco, this is my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it because Cisco is closest to your house? And if that's the reason, man, I guess you've been watching some of my videos because that's one of the things I tell, like, especially you guys, man, like, majority of these companies are the same, man. Don't be driving like extra miles to get to a company thinking that they're supposed to be the saving grace of God. Like, just try the company that's closest to your house first, man. See what they got to offer. Then, if that company don't work out for you, then you move on and check out the other company. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? And go make that money, man. It's Friday, guys. Yeah, I need to knock out that route early. Yeah, I figure Cisco are close to you, man. So that's a good move. That's the biggest food service company anyway, so not like you're making a bad move, you know. And shout out to all the guys out there, man, that came in the food service game and just like taking advantage of this free game that's out there, man, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you do, you know. Like we making guys not afraid to do this type of work. At first, people used to be afraid, but we here to tell you that it's easier than you think, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing food service to me is easier than the $2 pouring rain outside right now, guys. Good Lord. Oh man, that went over a lot of y'all heads, didn't it? Let me say that again. I gotta say that again. You know what I'm saying? Doing food service to me is easier than the $2 pouring rain outside right now, guys. Good Lord. I need my damn raincoat. You know, certain things you can't say on YouTube, but that's just part of my analogy. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh man, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. Every time I come to work, man, damn police got somebody pulled over here, man. That's one thing I don't like about food service, guys. Some of these food service companies, they're in the hood. Like they're not even like cutting corners, yo. They're like in the slap middle of the hood, yo. Right now, the police, you got this dude pulled over sitting on the sidewalk. The other day I came to work, they had damn 7-Eleven surrounded by cops. Another time I came to work, I looked over in the plaza, they had yellow tape in this plaza. I'm like, man, when I get out of work, fellas, I don't even like to go around here to get nothing to eat. I'm straight. I just get in and get out. I'm going back home, man. I don't want nothing to do with this neighborhood. Pull up to the stop. When I pull up to the stoplight, I don't even look at people, man. I just got one foot on the brakes, another foot on the gas. Somebody run up on me, I just gonna put my foot on the gas real quick, get the heck out of town. One thing I know, one thing I know for sure, I can drive. So somebody want to run up on me, they gonna have to outdrive me. And I know my Lexus is running, and I stay with gas in my car. I mean, maybe some of these neighborhood is not as bad as I think, but I don't want to know. And I'm always on my defense, man. Wherever I go or whatever I do, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we go to some of these jobs early, man, and like sometimes we want to stop at the gas stations and we want to do like some things that in our mind we know it's innocent, man. Like we just pulling over to the gas station real quick, getting something to drink or getting some coffee or whatever. Just doing regular stuff, man. But at the end of the day, fellas, you gotta understand, man. Like every day we wake up to go to work, man. People they wake up, man, to do craziness, man. You know what I mean? So we just always gotta have our eyes peeled and at all times, man, so we can be on the defense. You know what I mean? And that's just my message to all the food service drivers out there in every single state, man, because I know, I know that most of these companies, man, is most of these food service company guys, they're in the hood. Like most big trucking companies, man, is in the hood. I remember when I just got my CDL and I was down there in Tennessee, and I'm thinking that everything is all nice and lovely in Tennessee. But nah, man, some people they had to let me know, man, that I'm in the hood. I'm like, man, what you mean? Like, bro, you in the hood? Like over here, over there, West Arkansas, you in the hood, player? I'm like, oh my god. No, being in the hood is not a rare thing for me. 'Cause I'm pretty much born in the hood, man. But all that stuff, all that type of living, man. I'm just over it. Ah man, let's go get this work, fellas. Go get this money, man. Let's go get this dough. 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 Hey, one thing, guys. Hey, I know a lot of you guys wear like flip flops in the morning or whatever, and y'all leave your shoes in the car, right? But one thing I want to remind you guys, like, first thing you want to do, man, is go to work and your shoes are not in the car. So always double check to make sure you brought your work shoes. Make sure you didn't take it out for some crazy reason. Right now, the good thing about us over here is that when we get to work, man, we pull up right next to our tractor. So I'm walking like 2 seconds from my tractor to my from my car to my tractor. I mean, my tractor is right here, guys. Oh man, nice and clean like I left it. All right, y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm about to get started on this Friday, guys. Y'all be easy out there, man. Black Friday.